Erdy, spurdy, erdy, erdy, whisky, erdy, spurdy, erdy, mark, mark. Hey kids, welcome to another edition of A Day in the Life of Mr. Keller. And today we are going to be doing something indoors because it's snowing outside. So instead of going stir crazy, which it looks like I've already done, we're going to do some baking of fish. We're going to do some baked flounder today, and we're going to do some veggies to go with it. We're going to do a broccoli with some melted cheese. So before we go any further, kids, remember, no cooking without a parent or guardian supervision. So here we go. So to do this and get the timing right, we want to get the veggies going first. So veggies, yay! So let's get some veg out. Right here, I've got some broccoli. I washed it. It's nice and clean. And we're going to put it in the steamer right now. Careful, steam is very, very hot. I have about an inch of water in the steamer here. And I'm actually going to cut this broccoli right into the steamer. Get it close so there's some stems on it. I like a little bit of stems. Okay. Excellent. And then steam. That's going to take about 6 or 7 minutes. Next up we have our flounder. Now flounder is a very flat fish with its eyes actually flounder, delicious. I'm not going to go into fish and what they look like. So, too busy doing this. So here we have some unfrozen flounder, and we're going to have a bread coating put over it. So what I'd like to do with that is, let's get this all ready. I've got 2 bowls, all right. 1 bowl, I'm going to put a little cream or half and half in. I guess you could use milk too, just a little bit. And then we're going to do a crumb coating around it. These are chickpea crumbs, gluten-free, but you can use bread crumbs or panko. So I'm going to put a little crumbage in there. Then I like to add something. So I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit of garlic because I love garlic. And I'm going to add some zing. I like chili powder, so I'm going to add a little chili. Muy bien. Okay, so you want this coating to mix evenly. So I'm going to strip the coating a little bit here so everything's mixed nicely. Now, I've got a cookie sheet. I'm going to put some olive oil on it. I have this Who Gizmo here, so it doesn't have any, don't have to buy a spray can. I pump some air into this olive oil sprayer, and I'm going to spray some olive oil on the pan. Yay! Next up, let's dip the fish. So here we go. I'm going to take a piece of, make sure you wash your hands first, of course. I've already done that. Dipped, and I get it nice and all juicy with that delicious cream on both sides. You can take your finger too and push it on. A little messy, but that's fine. It's half the fun of it. Take another piece here into the cream, into our delicious crumbage, and I spread them apart about 2 inches. Now these are very thin. They're going to cook fast, kids. There we go. All right. And last piece. Oop, almost got in the wrong order. That'd be okay if I did that. Alrighty then. All right, wash my hands. And let's get these out of the way. All right, I have my oven preheated to 380 degrees. What I'll do next is place this in the top rack. All right, gonna give that about 10 minutes. Well, 8 to 10 minutes, I would say. I like the nice clean surface here. So, while we're waiting for this, how about some bad dad jokes about fish? So here we go. Bad dad jokes about fish. Here we go over there. It's hard to get good help nowadays. All right. So, what kind of music should you listen to while fishing? Something catchy. Really? I'll try again. What did Batman and Robin, why did Batman and Robin quit fishing? Robin kept eating all the worms. Really? Try again. Where do goldfish go on vacation? Around the globe. Boy, this is a tough audience. One more, and this is because we're doing flounder today. What do you call a fish that helps you start a company? A co-flounder. Thank you. About time. Thank you. Okay, so we've got our broccoli steaming for about 5 minutes now. That's good. I like it al dente, which means a little bit crunchy. So I'm going to turn the oven off, watching the steam as I hold it to the side. Ooh, delicious. Take my pinchers, put the broccoli or the bowl ready next door. I'm not going to use my fingers because it is muy caliente, very hot right now. Okay, one of my favorite things to do here is to put a little cheese on it. I've got some pre-shredded Gruyere cheese from the Gruyere region of France, aged in the special caves of Gruyere, France, I guess. Put some on. I then come over to the mighty microwave. I'm going to put that on for about 2 minutes, maybe a little less. Here I come. Now, I'm going to use the ultrasonic setting of my oven here, so let me do that. Beep, 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 beep. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Done. All right. Hey, back here. Okay, here we have some delicious flounder after about 10 minutes of cooking, are ready to go. And I'm going to grab some of that with a spatula. Perfect. All right, set it here. And of course, I'm going to look over here. And beauteous. That was only about a minute. Maybe a minute, 10 seconds. All right. We got some delicious broccoli with Gruyere. And there you have it, kids. Thank you for joining me on this snowy day. Do something inside. Bake. Make a recipe. Look at a recipe. Make your own recipe. But remember to do it with the supervision of adults. So, kids, thanks again for joining me on this episode of A Day in the Life of Mr. Keller. Let's give it a try here. That looks good. Hard to cut that piece. I'm gonna try that piece there. Oh, that's awful. I'm just kidding. Bye, kids.